All right, so are you ready, Tiger? All right, good to know. So, for everybody watching this, we are dividing this session into several parts because we're not all able to attend at the same time. So, the way we're structuring it is that we're first having Tiger's portion as Bernar Mithril Forge, and then after that, we're going to be having the other parts of the campaign as well. So, yeah, in the meantime, let's go ahead and begin the session. The next day arrives, and you are awoken by cannon fire. One shot rings out. Once the cannons end, the Lich begins speaking once more. In lieu of yesterday's casualties, I would like to announce them by name, time slain, location of death, and the person credited with their death. Peneliti Budak, slain at 3:34 p.m. in Hadradha by Sugarlight Snowdream. I would like you to take a minute of silence for him. It is a minute of silence. You know what? Let's cut it short. It's fine. So, for those of you who are still alive, welcome to day 4 of life in cold-blooded homicide. I'm not doing the voice effect. I have a few announcements for those of you who are still alive. And you hear the shuffling of paper faintly as the Lich pauses to read the message. Bernar Mithril Forge, you have a message from your brother that reads as follows. Bernar, father has fallen ill. The Trosis may be ours for the taking very soon. With you at the forefront, the common man may very well get the proper treatment they have requested for centuries. Stay safe, Varbok. The papers shuffle to the next page. Lilia Kision, you have a message from your brother, and it reads as follows. Hey sis, I'm just writing to tell you that we've finally made it to the island. Mom will be making supper for you tonight. Sincerely, Aiden. The papers shuffle once again. Sugarlight Snowdream, you have a message from an unnamed sender. That's odd. There's only one word on this paper. I could barely read it from how small it is, but I think it says, hopefully? Well, that was weird. More shuffling. Sylvis Valaman, you have no messages. Papers shuffle once more. Vaalshtar, you have no messages. As the papers are laid down on the table, a rumble begins to quake the island. After about 5 minutes, the rumbling subsides. And with that, Moldurf has been consumed by the ocean vortex. Anything you've left in that city is now gone. Forever. Tomorrow, we will see the same fate befall Cadrier. You all have fought valiantly throughout the past 4 days. As a reward, I have made you stronger for as long as you are on this island. You can now hit harder, dodge better, and take more blows. And that concludes our announcements for today. Keep it bloody, gladiators. The speakers turn off with a low pop as the messages end. Now, the way that the whole hit harder, dodge better, and take more blows is going to play out, you get to add 2 points to your strength, constitution, and dexterity stats until the contest is over. To a maximum of 22. To strength, dex, and con. It's pretty fun, isn't it? How many contenders? There should be... Actually, let me just pull up the campaign on D&D Beyond. There are 5 contenders, including yourself. Oh my god, he's gonna actually start killing. Anyway, so what would you like to do? I could go ahead and tell you the list. So, Cadrier is still up until the end of the day. There's also Dehlruse, Iradna, Hadradha, Molderv. Actually, Molderv probably just sank. I think it literally did just sink. Yeah, Molderv just sank, so not Molderv, but Cadrier for today, Dehlruse, Iradna, Hadradha, Tieron, and Estivier. If you want to defer to the map for the rough size of each of them, feel free to do so. Ozeron? That was the first city to sink. That's not up anymore. Hadradha. Okay. So, with that in mind, I should probably actually load up the music now. Anyway. I don't know why I didn't have that open. I can't really manipulate Tanner, so I'm going to be using good ol' Kronos for this. So, with that in mind, you make your way over to Hadradha. It's mostly uneventful. I'm going to say mostly here just in case somebody else passes your path on the way there. And how long of a track would it be? You ended off last session in... I think you ended off last session in Dehlruse, yeah. Do you not still have the Fey horse that you created? I think you actually dispelled them. Alright, the Fey steed arrives back just as you knew them last time. In fact, in a way it recognizes you. It's pretty giddy. Just gives that little horse grunt noise, whatever it is. Not a neigh. Like the thing where it breathes through its teeth and the lips like flap against its jaw or something. Yeah, that. Anyway, you board Ruby, your beloved, and you hop. And onward you ride to the town of Hadradha. It's a pretty large city, all things considered. Or not necessarily... Well, it's a city, so it's going to be large, but it's sizable. There's probably a lot waiting for you there. Anyway, what would you like to do while you are here? Oh yeah, you get 15 gold pieces for the start of the day. What's the point of drinking? Or what's the point of money? I was about to say. Yeah. All right. So you're over there. He's, as usual, tinkering with whatever objects. In fact, you could actually see him shaving a little bit off of one of the sword billets, muttering to himself. Oh, sure. What can I do for you? Some long swords. Okay. I wonder. How many? You said long swords. A long sword would cost about... Let me just search the sheet here. That is 15 gold per blade. All right, then. He lays the billet on the table. Go ahead, roll the D100. Gamble your life savings away. What? What is it? That is a legendary. Oh my god. Legend. I like how you just have this joke character that's somehow becoming the most overpowered being in the world. Alright, so your choices are the Defender, the Holy Avenger, the Luck Blade, or the Vorpal. Okay. Defender gives you a +3 bonus to attack and damage rolls, or AC, depending on which you choose to distribute with. So where you could either add to your armor class, or you can add to your attack bonus. The Holy Avenger gets a +3 to attack and damage rolls, giving you an extra 2d10 radiant damage when you hit a fiend or an undead, as well as creating a 10-foot radius aura around you, with all creatures friendly to you in the aura having advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects. If you have 17 or more levels in the Paladin class, the radius is up to 30 feet. That won't really matter, though, because you will only be going up to level 15 or 14, I think, in this campaign. Yeah. As for the Luck Blade, the whole idea of that is that you have a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls, and you also have a +1 to saving throws while the sword is on your person. If the sword is on your person, you can call on its luck with no action required to reroll 1 attack roll, ability check, or saving throw, and you must use the second roll once per dawn. You can also cast Wish with it, 1d4 -1 charges, and you can expend 1 charge as an action to cast the Wish spell, and this property cannot be used again until the next dawn, and it loses its property if it gets no charges. So if you roll the d4 and you get a 1, it does not get a wish. Yes. If you're going to take the fucking luck... Yeah, if you're going to take the Luck Blade, I'm definitely going to try to use that against you. It's If you have madness, you're going to endure madness. That and you did kind of propose a joke character. It's more in the sense that, good God, I have already given you too much power. Oh, the Vorpal, definitely. That's the one where it's like, if you roll a nat 20, you cut off a head. Yeah, I'd say. All right, there you go. Put 15 gold away. He takes it. You could just see a look of fear in the blacksmith's eyes as he realizes what he just gave you. Do you want to check the hilt of it? Roll a perception check. Natural 19. Okay. You very clearly see on the hilt of the blade the letters FN. Like, basically right on the pommel. So, will that be all? Oh no. Half price, yes. So, how much for both would be just the price of one hand axe? 5 gold pieces. For both. 2.5 each. Very well then. Good day. All right, so there's that. Is there anything else you'd like to do? Do you want to scope out the town a bit to know what there is? All right. So roll a perception check. 12. Okay, so you see a few taverns, a few inns. There's a gymnasium. Strange enough. And there is that weapons shop, but it's not very clear what all else there is. You mainly kind of got distracted by the taverns. So in fact, you know that there are exactly 3 of them. One of which is attached to an inn. All right. Lifton. And it is here that I introduce you to a new NPC. So, with that in mind, you enter the gym There's a receptionist at the desk who's just like, welcome to the gym. Your blood, sweat, and tears is all the payment you will need to give, or whatever. What? What? Why do you... Anyway. So yeah. Oh. So you're a Sugarlight then. Mermaid? Kind of like... Oh god, there's probably something about Jackie holding on to something for an absurdly long time. Then also, hey Michael, can I have some of your blood to make this tree grow? They're just like, hey Michael, give me your blood. You don't even have the tree anymore. I don't care, give me your blood. Like, why did I even do this? Blood? I make this myself. What do I need this for? Anyway. But yeah. Cool. Working out. So there is dwarf size equipment. Anyway, so in the gym, you see this dude. He's just going to town. That's the best I can put it. This dude is just putting all of his energy into this. Absolutely hamming it up. But after finishing, so you kind of overhear him say, 98, 99, 100. Yeah. Awesome. Then he turns to you. Oh, hey, bro. What's up? Not a whole lot. Just finished this set. I'm gonna be heading back onto it in a minute or two, but I don't think I've seen you around here, man. Are you? Ah, nice to meet you. I'm the one who owns this gym, actually. Yeah, nice to meet you, bro. What is my name? Nah, dude. Nah, dude, I was just stabbed in the kidney. I love this character interaction. So, what exercise are you thinking of doing? Well, we got machines for everything here. They have adjustable heights. So yeah, I'm gonna get back to my exercise. You keep doing what you want to do. All right. I could kind of envision the sort of exercises that you'd be doing. So, roll for athletics. $13. So you find a machine for lat pulls, and you get 3 sets of 10 in. It's pretty nice. You were able to make a lot of progress. You're a little sore, but not too much. Like, I'm not going to give you a level of exhaustion, but you got some exercise in. I'll give you a +1 to strength for the next 12 hours. +1 to strength for the next 12 hours. So what time would it be right now? First off, I'm going to roll this to determine whether it's PM or AM. Oh, it's still AM. Okay. There's no way it's 3 AM. It's 3 PM, actually. So you will have these benefits until 3 AM the next day. All right. Leg exercises. All right. Same check. Athletics. Same benefits as before. I'm not going to really give another +1. Actually, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to have it to where it's now +2 until 3 AM, but you do have a level of exhaustion. Exhaustion. If you have 1 level of it, you have disadvantage on disadvantage on ability checks, which means that if you were to do another exercise, you would be rolling it with disadvantage. A couple of people are looking at you kind of weird, but they just shrug their heads, roll their eyes, and go back to what they were doing. All right. So, with that in mind, I'm going to just load up the tavern music really quick. I wonder if it will be possible this session. So you go into the tavern, take your usual spot. That tiefling bartender that you are so familiar with says, "Oh, it's you again. Well, let me guess. Strongest drink there is?" All right. Yeah, I feel you. Spare what? I didn't quite. Spare rims. Ribs. Okay. We should have some. I'll hook you up really quick. And with that in mind, he passes down a lager to you. It's not quite. It's not really too strong, but it is decently powerful. Isn't just smells it? All right, so for reference, that would be... Gosh, how strong is a lager? It's only 4.5. Okay. So I'll set the DC. It's not too hard. Go ahead, roll a Constitution check. Yeah, I'd say so. 10. All right. So you're not too buzzed. It's probably because you're so worn out that you don't have as much water in your system, and you're replacing it with alcohol. That's totally how alcohol works, dude. Trust me. I totally know what I'm talking about. Shut up. Anyway, so with that in mind, you're not too detrimented by this, but you could definitely feel it a little. You're a little buzzed. All right. So I presume you'd finish your glass by some point. Go ahead, roll me another Constitution check, disadvantage. 14. All right. So you found that those later sips didn't really hit you as hard. Probably because the first one you took down in a single slam, but the other ones, it didn't really affect you as much. But either way, it's generally pretty nice in the tavern. You're listening to the band. They're decently good. And yeah. As for anything else, I'm just going to make sure that nothing else happens. Yep, nothing else really happens. It's just generally pretty nice. There are no participants right now. It is currently 5 o'clock. Hey, happy hour. How convenient. I don't mind, no. You'll have to speak to the innkeeper. All right, then. No, I don't think I charged Sylvis. Yeah. All right. So you're in the inn right now. I'm gonna go ahead, grab the city ambience really quick. Get back to that. So you're just chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool in the inn. And with all of that, you're in your room working to attune to these weapons. There's a thunderstorm going on outside, so thank goodness you have your weapons, or thank goodness you're inside. Your weapons aren't going to do much against the thunderstorm, but at least you have them on your person, just in case. But yeah, eventually you get done attuning to them. There's a little bit of a discrepancy in the sense that for a moment the Spellguard Shield doesn't want to attune to you, but eventually it ends up doing so, and it is now on your person. Yeah. All right. So there you go. You are now attuned to those items. Feel free to add the attunement. All right. Sweet. So, is there anything else you'd like to do, or do you want to just call it a night? Yeah. Mainly because you don't know where they're going to be, but yeah, he does have a map of the island. I actually have it to where the characters in character have a map. All right. Thanks, bro. I like how you're just like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna play the pacifist route for the first 2 sessions, and then like immediately afterward, you're just like, there will be bloodshed, and I will bask in the glory of a new. There's only one person you haven't met. That's Vaalshtar. Oh my god. I've unleashed a monster. And I feel like that's a good place to end this part of Life in Cold-Blooded Homicide. It was a bit of a short portion, but you can't really do a whole lot with just one person. Especially when it's a very PvP-oriented campaign. Alright. But yeah, we will be right back in a short while for everybody watching the video. For anybody else, it's probably not a short while. It's probably a few hours. And in the meantime, have a good one for the next few seconds for everybody watching. And have a good one for you, Tagger, for presumably the rest of the day. Alright. Bard lock pellet. Yeah. But anyway, welcome everybody. We're back with Lich. Like it was like I said earlier, it was probably just a few seconds for you guys, but it was a whole 6 hours for me. I went to work, threw my voice out a little bit in the car, which is why it sounds a little crummy. Excuse that. But other than that, we now have with us Ruin's Way and Nebel Panda. Say hi. Dulik. All right, let's do this. So, y'all are ready, right? At least I presume you'd have... Yeah, you get 15 gold for the start of the day. Tiger was able to remind me of that. I don't even know. 70 gold? Oh, right, you did loot Penelides' body, yeah. You're at 54 right now over here, so it'd be 69. Oh my god, you actually got the funny number. No fucking way. You got the funny number, bro. 70 toothpicks, but you have 69 gold pieces. Yeah, baby. It's the old you. Now you're going into caltrops. Anyway, so moving on. Let us actually begin the session now. I should probably grab the music and the timer. So the music, here we are. Plains Ambience. I do love this song. Absolute banger. From the soundtrack of the Sindime sagas. So, no, I didn't make it. I found it on YouTube. Anyway, moving on from that. It's because you're also multi-classing in Paladin, that gives you some more spell slots to choose from. So it'd be more like an 8th level druid almost, I guess? I'm not sure. Anyway, moving on from that. The next day arrives and you are awakened by cannon fire. One shot rings out. Once the cannons end, the Lich begins speaking once more. In lieu of yesterday's casualties, I would like to announce them by name, time slain, location of death, and the person credited with their death. Penalty Budak, slain at 3:34 p.m. in Iradna by Sugarlight Snowdream. I would like you to take a minute of silence for him. Just for the record, we are doing the whole minute on the clock this time around. Like, I cut it at 30 seconds for Tagger, but I think we could do the whole minute. For dramatic effect. I don't know. I'd like to imagine that during this entire thing, Sylvis is still sleeping. That's probably why he's not here. Probably not. Unless you want to ping him really quick. But anyway, for those of you who are still alive, welcome to day 4 of life in cold-blooded homicide. I'm not doing the effect. Anyway, I have a few announcements for those of you who still live. You hear the shuffling of paper faintly as the Lich pauses to read the message. Bernar Mithrilforge, you have a message from your brother that reads as follows. Bernar, father has fallen ill. Vitrosis may be ours for the taking very soon. With you at the forefront, the common man may very well get the proper treatment that they have requested for centuries. Stay safe, Varbok. Oh, hey, Frosty. Willkommen. Anyway, the paper shuffles to the next page. Lilia Kision, you have a message from your brother, and it reads as follows. Hey, sis. I'm just writing to tell you that we finally made it to the island. Mom will be making supper for you tonight. Sincerely, Aiden. The papers shuffle once again. Sugarlight Snowdream. You have a message from an unnamed sender. That's odd. There's only one word on this paper. I could barely read it, but from how small it is. But I think it says... hopefully? Well, that was weird. Sylvis Valaman, you have no messages. The papers shuffle once again. Vaalshtar, you have no messages. As the papers are laid down, a rumbling begins to quake the island. After about 5 minutes, the rumbling subsides. And with that, Moldurv has been consumed by the ocean vortex. Anything that you've left in that city is now gone. Forever. Tomorrow, we will see the same fate befall Cadrier. You all have fought valiantly throughout the past 4 days. As a result, I have made you stronger for as long as you are on this island. You can now hit harder, dodge better, and take more blows. And that concludes our announcements for today. Keep it bloody, gladiators. The speakers turn off with a low pop as the messages end. And you all get to add 2 to strength, dex, and con for as long as the contest goes on. Yes. You get to go up to 22. Does that include your wild shape? I've got to really think about this. On one hand, it could just be all creatures, and it's just like, fuck it. It is still, in essence, you. Yeah. You know what? Fuck it. Sure. Why not? Yeah. Strength, dex, and constitution. Does it matter? It would be after, because the level is technically added the moment you get a kill. But either way, what do you do now? Wait, one more thing, Ruins. Roll me a d12. D12. Good old dodecahedron. All right. I've got a message from work really quick. One moment. In the meantime, you can go ahead and tell me where you want to go in DMs. Sure. It's in the pins. Currently, I'm pretty sure you're in... God, where did you leave off? Oh, Iradna. You left off in Iradna, right? So Molderv and Ozeron are the ones that are gone. So you can't choose those, but anything else is fair game. Lilia's in Dehlruse, I presume. You did send Bernar over to Dehlruse. Is he still there? Who knows? I mean, I know because I had a session earlier, but... God, I don't want to check these on stream, but my phone is lagging. They're on video, I guess would be the proper term. Because I want to keep it on the chat without... It's more that I don't want to just have people be like, oh yeah, look at that, I know the answers before the players do. Isn't that wacky? I don't want it to turn out like that. So I'm caught between actually showing this on the screen and just... I don't know. Because the Wi-Fi on my phone's being really jank for some reason. Hadradha. Yeah. I thought you were still there. You were that's where you are right now. Wait, did you go to Hadradha? Yeah, let me just check the notes that I have for the last session. I don't remember you going to Hadradha, but I might be wrong. Yeah, I don't see anything about Hadradha. Sure. I'm pretty sure I have the maps still up to, or the map's still caught up for that. There you go. This is what the mountain looks, or the island looks like now. It's not a mountain. That little spot right there, that little guy, Hadradha, is gonna go down tomorrow morning, so... All right, so I got Nebel's answer. Whenever you're ready for... All right. So, should we run Frosty's part first, or should we run Nebel's part first? Heads or tails? I presume Frosty's calling it. Is that a heads? It starts with an H. All right. Heads for Frosty. All right, so... Okay. Frosty wants to go first, so we'll just go with that. We have a volunteer. So we start off in Hadradha with Sugarlight and Sylvis. You just heard all of whatever the hell they were talking about in the morning messages. What is your reaction to all of this? Oh, you didn't... Peneliti died, or they announced Peneliti's death. Vaalshtar and Sylvis were the only ones that didn't get messages because there was no corroboration written for the messages that they had received. Sugarlight got a message with just the word hopefully on it in really small font. Lilia learned that her brother and mother are on the island now. And Bernar learned that his father is on his deathbed and that he will, if he manages to get out, soon become king of the Trosis. $69. Dude actually has the funny number. All right, so you head out and you... Well, you said that you were going to Hadradha, but you're kind of already there. Okay, then. Let me just whip out the location. What? Which location? Cadriite? I didn't say you were in Cadriite. I said you were in Hadradha. Hadradha. Well, you typed it as freaking Hadradha. I thought that was a typo of Hadradha, not fucking Hadradha. Okay, fine. It's Hadradha. Okay, so you're in the town that starts with an I. This one. You're wanting to go to this one, right? Well, you just sent me fucking this. Well, I misheard it. Oh my god. Okay. So you're going south, or I guess north because the fucking map's upside down. Right? Good. Okay. Let's go. It's text RP for him today. No, it was just Frosty because Sylvis is looking for stuff. Anyway, so Frosty, you rolled a 14. You find a sad check. Roll with your wisdom modifier. Oh. You are very sad. You are a sad little moth. But it's the wisdom modifier. And if you're proficient with it, add 4? Anyway, so with that, you find some pretty neat little trinkets. You don't know if they cost much of anything, but they're pretty nice. They look cute. One of them's a lich bobblehead. You don't know how that got there. It just is there. And it's got Jerome on his shoulder. Little guy. Jerome's the crow. I should probably loop the queue. Hold on one second. Still gonna tell him a story like this. Yes, RP it. If you need to, just copy paste the fucking Galaron. Galaron. I mean, you can just type it if need be. Refined than the freaking dragon killer, dragon slayer, or whatever the fuck it is. You do have to tell a story. Text RP or otherwise. You're the one who asked for it. Now listen up, here's a story about a blue guy living in a blue world. And all day, and all that. Yeah. Sad. Oh, hell nah. Not the lick games. Fucking give me a synopsis. Just type a synopsis. Just give us the spark notes. Like, if you tell him the fucking ugly barnacle, he's not. Sugarlight's probably not going to be very happy about it. It's probably not going to help them much. Once there was an ugly barnacle. He was so ugly that everyone died. The end. That didn't help at all. Just explains the entire Super Park Rangers lore. Alright, let's do this. The FNAF. Okay, so there were these two guys. One of them was named William Afton. The other one was Michael Afton, okay? Drama. Oh, shit. There's ice in my dice tower. It's now an ice tower. Haha, I made a funny. Alright. So, Tiger. How does that story make Sugarlight feel? Fuck, ruins. I met ruins. It is a story about a man who works his hardest to strive in life for a lost love, but in the end, his material wealth doesn't benefit him, but leads to his downfall. That didn't help at all. He tries his best. Sylvis does, in fact, try his best. I think. It did not work, it turns out. How do you react, Sylvis? God, again, this... We were just talking about... Literally yesterday, we were talking about how Ruins doesn't like pure angst. So it's just like, you gotta have some lighthearted shit thrown in there. And this is kind of that. Just a little bit of tomfoolery. Just didn't... He didn't get it. You just don't understand it, little Mothman. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, I was not expecting that. Holy shit. The fucking, how do you keep going in times like this? Holy crap, Moth is actually depressed. Wait, you didn't really succeed in that. He kind of stabbed himself with a warhammer before you could, but... You didn't see his stomach. Well, unfortunately, not everybody sees the truth. Currently, it's a little cloudy. Is it cold? We're currently... Fun fact, so... Chronologically speaking, we are technically in November, I believe? Because... the thing I'm actually using for reference with this is that... Because, like, the thing is, we established, like, maybe 2 days ago what Sylvis's birthday is, which is... Actually, we're in December, right? Or at least Gregorian December. In the Sindon calendar, we're technically in Earnsha. But, yeah, roll a constitution check then? If you want to do that. Since you reminded me of that, you're just like, is it cold? 2. Wait, you still get the +4 modifier. Wait, it would be +5 now. It's a 7, but... Damn, this air is really cold. It's making you hack a little bit, just like... Are you alright? Is he really? Nothing's alright. Oh my god. We're all legends. If you couldn't tell, a really large amount of time between the sessions of Irony's Claw was taken up by fucking... Or not Irony's Claw. A lot of the gap between the sessions of Lich were actually taken up by Irony's Claw. And it's only because we decided to put Irony's Claw on a hiatus for a little bit that we were able to say, okay, now we can just have it to where the time that we would usually give to Irony's Claw, we are now giving to Lich. We can't do this. But yeah. So, you arrive in Hadradha. What time is it currently? Oh. Oh my god, it's the hug! Like from session 1. They're trying. We're all trying. Anyway, so you arrive in Hadradha. It's currently about 4 p.m., I believe? Maybe? Or actually, it wouldn't be 4 p.m. because somebody else from further along got there in a much shorter time. So it's like dance around it. Little guy, little scrunkly. Anyway, you finally make it there. It's about noon right now. I changed it from 4 o'clock because it wouldn't take that long for you to get to Hadradha. So I've got to pull the music back up. Where the frick is it? Ah, damn, I was just one off from the actual document. Hold on. Why do I have so many tabs open? All right. So you are here. You are in Hadradha. Is there anything you want to do? First things first. What is in Hadradha? Roll me a perception check. Yep. And you might have your proficiency bonus too. Hold on. 15. Okay. You have advantage, actually. Because you're Sentinel Shield. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's still 15, but yeah. So you look around, there's quite a lot to see. First off, there's a few taverns, a few inns. There's a grocer, a gymnasium, and a weapons shop. I wouldn't think so, no. Uh, inside where it's less cold, but which building? That doesn't tell me a whole lot, no. To recap, there are 3 taverns, 3 inns, 2 grocers, a gymnasium, and weapon shop. Oh, a gym. Okay, interesting. Sylvis. All right, so you walk into the gymnasium and you see this woman tending the stand. What do you want? You don't buy gyms here. This is the gym. You don't buy anything. You go up to one of those machines and pull stuff or something. It makes you stronger. It just does. Stop asking questions. Sylvis, really quick. Roll me a perception check. Or Sugarlight too. You have to lift. Ruins, do you want to make me a perception check really quick? Yo, what did Nibble send me? And that one. You see Penaliti. Or at least you think you do. Ruins does. You look over in the direction that you apparently see him, but he's not there anymore. Yeah, the whole fucking bit from the last session of Irony's Claw. You see Roger. He's gone. Anyway, so as for you, Frosty, you catch sight of a different person, but at least you think you do. You see orange hair and a really short stature. He's currently using the lat pull machine. All right. Does Sylvis even know how to use the machine? Well, insight check. Yes, Frosty, you can insight check. That's the person I was referring to. Dang, that person looks awfully familiar. You think to yourself, what is Sylvis on about? Why won't he let me be stronger? Is he trying to hold me back? Is he scared that I'm gonna overtake him? I like how he just whips out conducive. Yeah, you did. You literally sent him to Dehlruse. Strong is good. Yes, strong is good. Yeah. You don't even want to try to fight him. Cause like no, that's not the problem. If he's not, the rule that I have is that if you encounter a player that's not present, the rule is that you literally will not be able to kill them. The universe will get in your way. At this point, we've basically turned the campaign into a comedy of errors, and I'm leaning into that. It's like full-on sitcom power. But that's fucking is the fucking laugh track? Wait, there it is. Did you hear that? Yeah, it worked. There's finally a laugh track in Lich. Let's go. Just like during that time when or when it's like, how do you find the strength to go on? And then you just hear fucking really, yeah, just the fucking I'm having way too much fun with this. I love the idea of a fucking Lich sitcom. That's the only way that it can be adapted. Just a really short-running sitcom. Cut. Come on, please load message. All right, so you're rushed out of the gym. And you're back on the streets of Hadradha. It's raining a little bit. Lamp. There is a lamp. In front of a building. Just any of them. I didn't hear anything. It's the nearest non-gym. That, my friend, would probably be an inn. So Sylvis goes into the inn. Does Sugarlight want to join? Alright, but in the meantime, it's just Sylvis. I'll just leave you to the lamp in the meantime. I'm gonna try to speed read Nebble's message because I don't think it's going to cooperate with me on my phone. So, one moment. Bleep. Bloop. Oh, damn, that's a question I actually have to answer. Wait, fuck, hold on. I'm going to pause the video really quick. Media share. Oh my god! Oh my god! What if I told you? It's not Eli. Oh, it's a different character. Well, what if I told you that it was a pinned message from like 2021, I think? Before Irony's Claw. So, basically, I'm gonna blow your mind. That was Michael. Michael fucking Harris. Just cosplay as Miku against your will. Pain. Yeah. What did you get? Yeah. You're styling now, buddy. Anyway, so yeah. Sylvis is back now. Never mind. So, you're at the receptionist desk. You see a few more people in there. It's not too crowded, but it's not just you and the receptionist in there. Now, there is, as far as we know, nobody else in Hadradha. Or at least nobody that can attack you. God, you're still doing the 2-room thing. I presume Nibble is back with the noodles? What if we did a different angst? Wouldn't that be funny? Carry on then. Doesn't mean it's gonna. Anyway, so amidst this commotion, or what commotion there was, uh, you hear just a quick whistle. You turn and see a creature that you've never really seen before. Half man, half bull. It's not a little critter. It's actually a very big critter. About 8 feet tall. I haven't seen you around here before. What's that about? Visiting. Alright then, enjoy your stay. It's just that it's about that time of year. I thought that maybe the contestants would stop by. I You wouldn't know me. My name is Vaalshtar. Not anymore. Some people don't get out. Because I didn't get out. I came here for the same reason that everybody else came here. I wanted to be immortal. But of course, everybody else has their own desires along with that. Just their own little reasons why. So what about you? Both of you. I presume this person's also a contestant? No, I did not give up. It's during this time that he removes a part of his, or shows a part of his cloak that was covering up a missing limb. His arm is entirely gone. You wouldn't happen to be a moth fairy, would you? Did I forget to loop the track, or is my internet crapping out? Ah, fuck. It's the letter. Sorry about that. My internet crapped out for a second. What did you say?
For to know what we strive to protect.
Okay, I just now realized that there was literally no audio picking up on OBS, but there is a description that you can read for this, and basically just TLDR of it. They're now in Hadradha, and they're talking to this minotaur man.
Wait, nothing was picking up?
Yeah, I only just now realized that, so holy freaking shit, but...
No, you pulled a techno.
Oh god, I this is the second time I did it, too. I ended up doing this when I was recording a session of B2.
This is why you do audio tests before you do recordings.
Look, I thought I'd learned my lesson, but apparently fucking not.
Test your audio.
Stalk the goddamn audio bar like a hawk.
Not only that, do audio
You missed
tests.
my cute things!
I'm actually glad audio wasn't picked up because my throat's fucking dying over here, but you know.
But either way, continuing on from that. So...
I did cute things.
Yeah, you did cute things. Continue on with your story. You're going on the spiritual journey.
It's a journey that all of my people go on once they reach a certain age. I was returning home from mine when I was informed that everyone I'd known and loved, cared for, had died. At first, I didn't believe it. How do you believe it when... How does it hit you when you get that kind of news?
I would know all too well. You strike out for vengeance.
So you know.
Of course I know.
You know
That's
what
why I came here. And look what it got me!
No, you can't be mad.
I can, and I was.
Sugarlight immediately goes to hug this guy, glowing, just glowing with his light.
How foolish you are.
I felt it. I felt exactly what you're feeling. It drove me to... He turns his head. Drove me to try to... He can't even fully say it.
Be a racist.
To eliminate him.
I was so mad. He didn't even have anything to do with it, but
But he
I
was
wanted
your
somebody to
opponent.
feel my pain. I wanted somebody to feel what I felt. I wanted somebody to know.
How foolish you are. You had the opportunity to gain the upper hand, and you gave it away. That kind of
I did
behavior is
not
going to
let him.
get you killed.
I didn't let him get away.
And what is he doing?
I
Still
killed him.
standing.
He's not. He stabbed himself with the sharp end of his warhammer before I can lay the final blow. I shudder to think what would have happened if I did. Penaliti Budak would have been in too.
But what about the half-elf?
He just falls silent.
You know, Sylvis is conveniently gone. I did have him slink away. You don't have to hide anything.
He's still silent.
Exactly. Seems to prove it all.
I don't know what I'm gonna do when that time comes. And I'm scared.
Well, you'd best figure it out, because otherwise he could turn his back on you. Or, worse yet, you could turn your back on him. I've been in your position. I was the last of my people in Sindheim. And I thought that maybe if I participated in this game, I could preserve their way of life. But I did not come out triumphant. I was slain by an Earth Genasi.
If you were slain, then how are you... How are you still here?
And with that, he almost instantly disintegrates.
Excuse me. He what?
He's gone.
Okay. Okay. Good to know. Don't ask the people about their past. Or they
Frosty,
won't.
are you crying over the bull man?
I wasn't expecting him to evaporate.
Sugarlight rushes to
Holy
try
crap, did I already
to...
make Frosty cry?
Sugarlight was
I'm
rushing
crying.
to... Yeah, we're sweating through your eyes, I get it.
Yeah, you're just went to
Sugarlight
grab a
rushes
drink of
to-
water.
Sugarlight rushes to try to grab the pieces of this man who is disintegrated into nothingness. He rushes to try to grab the pieces as they fly away. Oh, no!
These
No!
specks of light drift through your fingers.
I mean,
He now knows what could become of him. Sugarlight tries to head back to Sylvis's room. Point taken, though. The people who say they can't cry at anything anymore are often going to be the first people to try and cry at something.
Yeah. Exactly. So you head back to the room of the inn with Sylvis.
E. Let's do it now.
We can
How
cut
about
away
we
for
come
Neville's
back
part
to
really quick.
How about we come back to it once Neville's done with their part?
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Oh shoot.
So, are we ready to begin the Dehlruse sagas?
You Dehlruse.
Almost. I had to remove a tick from her eyelid, which was unpleasant for either of us. And
Hey, I'm
okay.
going to
And then
pop off
down.
for I'm going to pop off for just a little bit. I'm going to grab some food. I'm going to grab some water, but I will be back.
Alrighty.
Also, please summarize what just happened. I don't know why Frosty
okay.
was crying.
Someday, somehow, Sugarlight's going to make it all right.
What happened was they encountered a minotaur. If you read The Traveler's Guide to Sindime, you might remember that minotaur are extinct in Sindime by this point. And so it wasn't a sight that they were used to, but either way, Vaalshtar greeted them somewhat enthusiastically before revealing that his arm had been cut off in a fight that resulted in him being eliminated from the competition previously. And with that in mind, we also get to the point where he effectively reprimands Sugarlight for not taking his action or taking initiative when he had the chance to eliminate Sylvis. But when Sylvis asked, or when Sugarlight asked him why he's still there if he was eliminated and thus killed, before he could provide an answer, he evaporated, effectively.
Hehe. Ghosty.
Yep, conjuring. I have a lot that I'm building up to with this mystery. Just wait and see. But yeah, moving over for a moment to Lilia now. That's not... Stop. There we are. So. Are we ready to begin your part, Nibble?
Sort of.
Alright then, let's just say it was a little bit after the announcements. You hear a voice call for your name from downstairs. Or, not call for your name, call for you. From downstairs, it's your mother.
Oh jeez, they're already here. I'm not mentally, emotionally.
It did say
prepared.
that they finally made it to the island.
Yeah, I don't know. They said they were making like dinner or something. Oh well. Okay. Yeah, she. Yeah, go downstairs. Food.
So you go downstairs and you see two familiar faces. It's your mother and Aiden. Your mother turns to you and says, Oh, Lilia, how nice of you to join us. It's good to see that you're still all right.
She like averts her gaze a bit at that, but like just goes to sit down.
So then, how has it been so far? You know, getting out there, getting rough and rowdy. I probably could have phrased that better.
Damn it, I did.
Is your mic working or?
Yes, I. I know what to say, but I don't want to do it right now because fucking food.
Aiden interrupts with, "Yeah, did you kill anybody yet?" Aiden, don't ask things like that. Well, why not? This is a death game. But it might just, it's kind of weird.
Have you found a replacement?
Replacement? What do you mean? Replacement here. Right. Well, considering that you're here, we haven't been thinking about a replacement quite yet. We've proposed the idea, but at the same time, we are pretty confident that you'll win.
Yeah, Lilia's not. Nope. She's not looking confident.
Lilia, be honest with me. Is everything all right?
Honestly, I don't know why I took this opportunity. Shouldn't have. Was a mistake.
I understand that. But at the end of the day, you did choose it. You can't give up now. Have faith in
Of
yourself.
course not.
And as that weird man over the microphone said, keep it bloody, gladiator.
Well, the thing is, I was already defeated. I don't know why that guy didn't murder me on the spot.
He did.
Maybe to draw out the torture or something. I don't know. Honestly, I
People
don't
must
think
be
I was
really
even
strong then.
close. So, that's why I'm telling you, you need to find a replacement. Obviously, I'll still try to win, but... Also, I'm glad to have seen you guys again, but you should probably leave. I don't want there to be the possibility of you guys getting used against me.
Well, before we arrived here, the fellow running the contest did say that there wasn't going to be any way that we could be harmed. So... we'll be alright. Don't worry about us. We'll find a way, and if need be, we will get somebody close enough to your caliber. I don't think we'll really be able to find a perfect match, or somebody to even surpass it, but... this town needs a hero. And you are the best we have.
She gets up, puts her arms around both of them, and is like, could have spent a lifetime with all of you, and instead I gambled it away for the possibility of a million lifetimes without you.
It's alright. This isn't just about us, this is about Dehlruse as a whole. We're okay with you going without us if it means that Dehlruse doesn't have to go without you.
I mean, Frosty, what did you expect? This is a death game.
This is a death
Death
game.
games are death games are exceptionally angsty. But yeah, I'll suppose I'll spend my breakfast with the fam.
Other than that
Verbs
weird
try to cheer up
interjection
a
where
little
everything
bit.
got really serious, it's kind of alright. It's just a genuinely normal breakfast.
And once the breakfast is over, Lilia would be like, up until now I've stayed in town just like I've always done, just defending it, but that only got me into 2 ambushes somehow. I'll just need to go out there, bring the fight to them, and hopefully not leave you guys in the dark about my fate for too much longer.
Well, maybe this time you'll have the upper hand.
Perhaps, hopefully.
I'll try to get the rest of the town together for a farewell celebration.
Aww.
Maybe we can have it at that tavern you always go to.
Sure.
Alright, plans are made. Let's... or at least the date is set. I say today, but whatever. So then, do you want to just skip to that, or...
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So, how mean should I be?
You wanna fuck me up,
Brush
Buttercup?
her bones like putty.
No, I mean just like, literally just through the music.
Brush her bones like putty.
God, I know what track I'm looking for, I just don't know the name of it. I'm
Are
trying
you
to find
looking
it.
for wind song?
Not
Wind
Windsong.
scene?
No. Something different. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. Copy link. I didn't think I'd be able to whip this out, but what the hell is this? Okay, close enough. Chrono Trigger, yay! Anyway,
Oh yeah, we're having a party.
so what the hell?
Oh yeah, we fucking jamming! Yeah!
This was it's fairly lively. Everybody's just wanting to make the most of their last bit of time with Dehlruse's hero.
Potentially.
Potentially their last time. You know, unless
I'm definitely
you
gonna
win.
die.
Like,
I'm
there's a
not
chance
gonna
that you'll
fucking
win,
make it.
but I don't know how good that is.
Dude,
But-
Taggart beat me and was still at like half HP because he's a fucking paladin with his fucking lay on hands pool.
Oh my god, this does have the fucking Amoris vibe to it. God, I think this is literally just like the exact orchestration they use in Amori, more or less. But either way, it's just a generally good time. Nothing too bad. It's, of course, thankfully you're doing it in the tavern because a thunderstorm is currently going on, but
Oh yeah, right.
other than that, it's all in good. Everybody, a few people walk up to you, introduce themselves, say that it's gonna be a bit of a bummer that you're gone, but they are confident that you'll return more one way or another.
I'll just come back to haunt them if they don't take care of themselves.
Do you say this to anybody?
You know what? Sure.
A couple of the people you say it to are kind of like, oh no. If you'll excuse us for 1 second. And then they head off, go back to their friend group, just like, oh my god, she's literally insane.
They just can't read my humor.
I suppose not. They just couldn't handle the Casey style. I'm gonna slaughter a child.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a moth too. And a
Well,
Genasi.
yeah.
And a dwarf.
The question is, who goes first?
That depends. It depends on
I mean, you guys could team up. You guys could gang up on me, which wouldn't be honorable, but you'd win.
Do you think this game's about honor?
No.
Hilarious.
Hence why I thought, hey, since my parents are here now, someone might take them hostage. That would be unswag.
Yeah. So, eventually the festival comes to effectively a close. It starts dying off a little bit, and a lot of other people go home. But once you start to head home, you remember today's the day that I finally leave Dehlruse. And you see the people of the town standing at the gate, essentially paving the way for you.
I brandish away my weapons. Head held high. I'm gonna fucking do this.
Insert musical number or something. I don't fucking... So as you're walking out of the town, the crowd is giving up their cheers. Some people have tears in their eyes, but they're still clapping for you. And the last two people you see are those two guards.
Fucking them.
Sorry for not protecting the town better. Please don't kill us. Please don't haunt us.
No. I wouldn't kill you.
And with that, I presume you head out.
Yep.
And thus, you are no longer in Dehlruse.
Hooray.
For the first time in ages, you're out on your own. What do you do now?
I wouldn't know where anyone is, but can I make a beeline towards these guys?
Toward these guys.
I'm just thinking, hey, it's you both and me in the session today.
There doesn't have to be a fight
No.
this session.
Doesn't have to be. I mean, it's almost 6 a.m. I mean, since I'm eating now, I'm not quite as tired anymore, but yeah.
I mean, you're in Dehlruse right now. For you to get to Hadradha, I'm pretty sure it would be too late for you to actually reach the town. But you want to know what would be really cool?
Yeah.
You could probably just sleep outside of the Lich's castle. Not
Huh,
inside
that
of it,
would
but
be
like
interesting.
outside of it.
Yeah. Potentially, yeah. I mean, I do have my axe that alerts me if anyone comes my way, so
Yeah,
sleeping isn't the problem.
there will be another thing that alerts you.
Oh yeah, right, the morning fucking announcement blaring into my ears.
But yeah, so with that, you head to the foot of the castle and just sleepy time.
Yeah, I totally took rations from the town.
Certainly. All right,
Yeah.
so is that where we're going to end the session?
Maybe.
By this time, the thunderstorm
Or-
has subsisted. It's a little rainy, or the floor is a little damp, but other than that, it's okay. You can sleep there. And
This
with
is
that, we're
fine.
going to end the Lilia portion of the session. And we turn once more to our good old compadres in Hadradha. So, jumping back in time a little bit.
I hate vocal RP with a passion. This is gonna be on a recording that people are gonna see and look back on. I hate it here.
I don't think these videos are that popular. Like, the most popular ones are Irony's Claw, mainly because there's a person who's basically obligated to watch them. But yeah, it might be a while till Ruins gets back, apparently. In the meantime, hey, how you been? I'm gonna do a little event for you. So, Frosty, roll me a perception check really quick.
Oh my god, I wanna be free. That unnatural.
A dirty
20.
20.
Let me free you from your mortal coil, Frosty.
Hey, hey.
Well, you hear in the room beside you a really weird dialogue. You hear somebody say, "Oh, magic coin, show me where they are." A bit of silence before you hear somebody yell, "Brother!" And then it's just dead silence again.
Oh, okay. Do I even want to know?
Do you want to know?
The Frosty in me says yes. The Sylvis in me says no.
You don't have to investigate. You could just roll an insight check.
Can I roll an insight check? I'm rolling an insight check. What thing does he use? Wisdom.
Bro, my rolls are fucking garbage today.
All right, you recognize the voice, but for the full answer, you will need to watch the VOD.
What?
Trust me, just watch the VOD.
Ah, Tagger.
Like... Oh.
You get it
I
now,
know
don't
what
you?
it is.
This entire time, I've been just trying to make it to where the continuity works, despite the fact that you guys aren't playing at the same time. It's been really fun, but at the same time, holy crap, what? Why is this so difficult? Or not really difficult, but it's like, I'm
Tiger
probably
has a
misquoting.
magical tracking coin that doesn't seem to work, I don't think.
You'll... Again, watch the VOD, you'll see. But, in the meantime, you're just like, oh, so that happened. Now what? Now you wait
waiting-
for 5 minutes until Ruins gets back.
Sitting in existential dread, that's what I'm doing, because I have to vocal RP.
And then on top of that, there's also that weird minotaur dude. What was he about? What was he on about?
Okay, hey, I'm so... I just had a very late idea. Hello, potion seller, I'm going into battle. I need your strongest potions.
You cannot handle my strongest potions.
What's going on?
We're doing the RP now. The angst. The ouch, oof, bones
Oh my God.
hurty.
I told myself I want to get in on this angst. No, I don't. That's a lie. That's a lie. This is so cringe.
So wait, are
Frosty
Neville
lied as
and
naturally as
are
he
Neville
breathed.
and are Neville and
Nebel's portion is done.
Frosted?
Frosted
So where
Flex
did
is...
Neville end up?
Nebel?
Lich's castle out right outside, snoozing.
Yeah, but you don't know this
Dullick.
is Sugarlight.
Dullick.
The Lick Castle.
Yeah, basically, I talked to my parents. It was like, this was a terrible mistake. I'm probably going to die. Anyways, I'm going out into battle.
I'm going to die here.
I'm going into
I'm
battle
going
and I
to
need only your
totally
strongest
die here.
potions.
You can't handle my strongest potions.
But actually, potions would be
fucking
kind of
lean.
Fucking
fucking
lean. You can't handle my lean.
Dullick.
Dalek. Anyway,
All right, I'm moving.
let's
I'm
do this.
moving locations. Let's do this.
God, I'm ruins the things I do for you. I would literally kill a man to
So-
do this in text.
Mr. Flakes. I appreciate it, by the way.
That is me.
Mr. Kai Flakes.
I have
Otherwise
a
known as
full name
Frosty.
now. Kai Flakes. Yo.
Kai
Frosty
Kai
Flakes.
quotation Frosty Flakes.
Holy shit! I have 3 names. That's wacky.
You didn't have a middle name before this? What?
No. I was just Frosted Flakes.
You're pathetic. You know that?
Fuck you.
Middle names are overrated.
Which
I'm
means
gonna add
that
a
literally
suffix
all
to
the
it.
stupid exchanges that Tagger made during that
I'm gonna.
episode are probably also missing. Holy shit. I wonder what
I'm
other
going
parts
to
of the log
add. I'm going to add a suffix to it. Mr. Kai Frosted Flakes the Ballin.
The ballin.
I am ready.
The ballin.
I can't wait until Frosty just gets a
ballin'.
whole fucking Bartholomew name. Like, I've told you about Bark before, right?
Bartholomew Chungus Ginger Snap the Third.
No, Bartholomew. As in, let me just find the document really quick with his full name on it. His full name is rather long. I will give you a fair warning. His name is the Great Bartholomew, Slayer of the Bayar, Conqueror of Beasts, King of the Great Alderwoods, Hero of Rock, Champion of Pompups, Lark to Peter, subject of much studying, Scourge of the Chimera, every lady's wildest dream, and every enemy's worst nightmare. That is his full name.
Oh yeah, you told me about that when I suggested you do the exact same thing for KG.
Yeah. It's great. Potion of healing costs
The
50
baller
gold pieces.
himself.
Damn.
The baller himself, Mr. Flakes.
Anyway, let's actually begin this probably, I think. I don't know.
All right. So before that,
I'm so sad.
there is a. So before that, there is a bit of an interlude that I kind of want on my own, if it's okay.
Actually, yes, please take that interlude, because if you get into character, then it can help me get into character, please.
All right. Sugarlight is alone. The voices, after being cacophonous, suddenly start to slow down. His tough speaks. Sugarlight. I understand. Sugarlight. I understand the position you're in. It's not normal for our people. It's unusual for our people. And the fact that I even have to ask you to do this kills me a second. We must think of the good of our species. You, like it or not, are the hero. I know. You have to be the one to survive. You have to be the one to find others. Sugarlight. A voice chimes. It's as gentle. You may be in a tough position. I ask of you, however. How do you think that you will make this okay? Once you're done. I don't know. Sugarlight. We grew up. The most valuable thing. To see your smile. Every day. Come in. Cheery. For a light in this world. That cannot fade. Sugarlight. In order for you to be, despite what happens, you can't stop smiling. Your smile is too important. For you as well. Despite what happens, you can't stop looking for reasons to be happy. You. How do I come back? Suddenly, third voice. When we're left in trials like this, sometimes our only recourse is to find ways of our own to make it all right. How do we know if they really work? We don't. All we can do is allow is allow ourselves to be at peace with what has happened. Sugarlight, whatever happens in this, cannot forsake everyone else. You need to save your species. But if I do, I also need to find a way to right the wrongs I did. Whatever that may be. Even if it takes the rest of my existence. Sugarlight leaves the area trying to force a smile. He heads back to the room.
Shit, here we go again. Okay.
How was that? That was kind of a little improvised. I had stuff, but it's been a while.
Frosty was in complete
know?
dread.
I'm in complete dread right now for multiple reasons.
I'm sorry, it's been a while since I pulled out Sugarlight, so I'm a little rusty.
You call that rusty, bro? Get ready for this BS. This is about to be rough.
It's gonna be like, what do you want to do? I don't know. What do you want to do? I don't know. What do you want to do?
You want to talk rusty? I'm literally in an improv class, and I can't improv. Get ready for this. So
Frosty.
Yo.
Frosty. Yes, angst.
Yes, angst.
Yes, angst. Angst, good.
Angst, good. Ooh, brain. Ooh, angst.
Angst together strong.
Yeah, angst. Ooh. Hayden, just for context, it's still raining, right? It's like, in when back in the reverse timeline.
It's a
still
thunderstorm now.
Oh shit. Okay, great. Perfect for angst. Angst. Ooh, delicious. Okay.
Because it was
So
a thunderstorm when.
So when Sugarlight is saying
It was
this,
about
he's
this
saying
time,
this
in a
next to
different
a
time.
lamp in the inn. Next to a lamp in the inn. The lamp in the inn.
When he's done, he goes back
In
to the
the
room,
lick.
right?
Oh.
Yeah, he's back in the room. He did say
Alright.
that.
Sylvis is in the room. Pogchamp, and he is standing by the window of the room, kind of looking outside, and his breathing is very ragged. He doesn't even notice Sugarlight at first, but when he does, he kind of like.
Is
looks
there
around.
anything that Sugarlight can do to stop or to kind of ease Sylvis's breathing?
Who knows?
Could I
For a
roll a
moment-
check for that?
Yeah. For a moment when Sugarlight comes in, Sylvis looks genuinely scared for just a moment, which is new for him. But it's quickly brushed away. He just kind of looks at the little moth through his bangs.
So, as he's breathing gets a little shorter, is there a check that I could roll to try and set Sylvis's breathing straight?
I'd presume a wisdom check first, as a way of
All right.
saying, okay, do I know how to do this?
My people are
Pop his
healing
lungs
people.
like a balloon.
In that case, roll it with advantage.
All right. Would I be able to cast like a healing word or something?
I don't know if that would cause his breathing to go down, but
All right. D20, 2d20, K1. What the Oh, okay. No, I have to redo that. Hold on.
what's K1 mean?
1d20. Nat 20!
Yeah.
Shit.
You know exactly what to do. You know.
Let's
how
go
to
for
calm this dude
legendary
down.
success. Let's go for legendary success. You gave me advantage. Let's do it.
Hey, Frosty, what would you say the DC was?
Whatever,
For
nat
what?
20.
For what?
For calming the fuck down? I don't know. Because, like, when it comes to ability checks, I don't have the nat 20 is a guarantee rule.
Well, okay, I feel like this could help him calm down his breathing, but it also is important to note that, well,
Sugarlight tries to do a medicine check.
All right.
Maybe,
Since you got a natural 20, add your proficiency bonus if you aren't already doing that.
alright.
So that would be,
Could I add double proficiency if I do have it?
sure, plus 11. Why not?
Alright.
Like, I was about to say, oh yeah, we could just do the Act of God die to determine the outcome of this, but
24.
you are able to try to get Sylvis to do this breathing exercise, but does Sylvis go along with it?
no.
Wait, hold on.
Like,
How to help asthma without an inhaler? I'm looking
It's
this
not
up.
asthma. It's not
it's
asthma.
not asthma.
It's not asthma.
I thought he was.
no.
It's like,
No.
I thought it
dude
was
literally
asthma.
has scars in his lungs,
It's lung scarring.
and he will probably die pretty soon.
If it
if
was
he
just
doesn't have
asthma, bro, that'd be nothing. I have asthma. It ain't nothing, alright?
Yeah, he literally.
Asthma gets pretty bad.
The person playing it
It
knows
does,
how
but
lung
just
bad.
cope, alright?
Like-
just cope.
Frosty has been getting
breathe
in
better.
character for Sylvis since. God, how long have you been
Birth.
alive?
Dude, shut up! Oh my god! Okay, anyways, when Sugarlight does get closer to Sylvis, he kind of like steps away. You know, get that good
Sylvis.
personal space.
Slow down. You need to regulate your breathing.
I'm fine. It's just it's cold.
You're not fine. Sylvis. I know the signs. You're not okay. Sit down. Relax.
How am I supposed to relax? Look what situation we're in.
I know. This is terrifying. Take it from me. I can't even retreat into myself to be safe.
This game means everything to me, but I'm useless when I'm like this. I need this.
This. You get through this.
You're
So,
gonna
Sugarlight. Essentially, Sugarlight. How do I put this? Sugarlight tells Sylvis, this game means everything to me too. Unfortunately, we don't know how it'll end, but all we have right now. We have right now where nothing is going to happen. Where we're safe.
We won't.
I'm
be
not
safe
going-
later.
What about right now?
Sugarlight, I don't want to die.
Sylvis, I haven't been okay for days. But now, I don't know if what I am is okay, but better than it was before. And I don't know if I'm gonna be like this for any longer. I'm afraid. You're afraid. All we have are the moments that we have. I can't tell you you're gonna be okay. I can't tell you I'm gonna be okay. I could die tomorrow. But all we'll have is this. But we have this right now.
Can Sylvis do an insight check on Sugarlight? Just, you know, just in case. I'm terrified.
Sugarlight's words are genuine.
Sick.
I swallowed Coke.
Ah, cocaine, my favorite.
Yo! God damn! Okay!
Me going to a drug deal. Yo, you got Coke?
Throwing it a little
Then
bit too hard, man.
is Pepsi okay?
Damn. Like if you cry every time. Can we hit Obama? Anyway.
So Sugarlight is actually going to use one of his spell slots to summon a healing spirit. But I'm going to try to make this spirit less healing and more comforting.
Interesting.
So here's what's going to happen. Sugarlight's body starts to glow. The spirit that starts to form is of a bigger mothlet. What looks to be his gentle. The spirit approaches Sylvis. Its aura calming.
Man, oh man, I'm sad.
It takes Sylvis and its aura. Essentially, let me read the effect of healing spirit, and I'll try to translate that. I know 5e is pretty rigid, but I'm trying my best here. I know this is an irony's claw, but I'm trying my best here.
You're doing great, Sweaty.
The spirit takes Sylvis in its embrace. You almost feel the comfort of a mother's love.
Do you need a drink
This
of
is
water?
something
No, I'm okay.
This is something my
No.
gentle. We as mothlets, we grow up with two figures in our one that teaches us to be tough, one that teaches us to have a kinder nature. My own tough wanted me to be more like her. However, I feel like I lean more to the gentle side.
Sylvis forces himself to take a shaky breath in and out. You know what he could use right now? A good book.
Do you want to check the desk?
Yes.
By the way, as you're
Oh,
doing this,
investigation.
the whole room is enveloped in a yellow light.
He's calming down.
Will you let me do this, Hayden?
Roll a stealth check.
Wait a second, what are you doing?
This isn't a combative thing. This is a
Oh.
this
You'll
is
You'll
purely
see.
comforting. This
Don't-
is purely comforting.
It's not gonna hurt anybody. Just roll it.
$14.
Nothing happens. So yeah, there you are. It's just
Dalek.
Dalek.
Okay, so, anyways, Sylvis grabs a book. His breathing's
You start
calmer.
to see.
It's still
You start
rough.
to see. You start to see just like a bunch of like yellow spears. just kind of
right?
floating around
It's
you.
an
It feels
orb?
it's spheres. Yeah,
Yes.
orbs.
Oh,
As
good.
floating around.
spheres! Like the circle?
Yes, like those.
Like the circle.
Like the iconic and beloved circle.
But 3D.
3D circle.
3D spheres hate lies.
3D squelting. The world is just so damn rotten.
Oh, boo hoo hoo! I'm trapped in the Lich game. 3D Squelton hates Lich.
3D squelting put a dump in all of his stats except for intelligence and wisdom. Boo-hoo!
We have to show Frosty that scene when this is done. Anyway, so
Yeah.
just give me a second.
I remember when Frosty was like, oh yeah, angst. I don't
Hey,
So,
I got what I wanted to done. I'm proud of myself,
So,
alright?
Never mind then,
Sugarlight,
mission accomplished.
Sugarlight just says Sylvis. Oh.
You are so far away. Come back.
Hey, so, I figured out what I must do. If I'm going to be taking everyone's life in this game, if I'm going to be trying to win it, then I need to make it right for everyone I kill, as hard as that will be. I need to make sure that when they go, they'll be at peace. I know it's stupid. You think that putting that much thought and effort to it is stupid, I know. But it's something I need to do in order to be at peace with whatever happens here. Sugarlight looks distraught as he's saying this.
I don't like this. I'm sorry. I'm getting so many red flags. I'm on. Ruins, look me in the eyes. Ruins, me and you,
Yeah?
out of character. Is it time?
FaceTime?
Is the band breaking up? Is this like?
No, the band
are
is
you
sticking
sure?
together.
Are you sure? Like,
Of
look me in the
course.
eyes. You wouldn't lie to me, right?
Can this little moth kill you?
Yes. He's
No.
like, I have to make sure my victims are at peace before I kill them. He says, making Sylvis at peace.
You know, you did kind of dig that
Sugarlight's
hole
just
yourself.
venting. Sugarlight's just venting.
Getting so many red flags. Maybe it's just the noodles. Maybe it's just the ramen noodles in my system.
I'm sorry. How is Sylvis reacting to this?
Sylvis, the man of few words as he is, just kind of idly looking at the book. He's fighting the urge to both look at the Sugarlight and also not, because man, being vulnerable is hard.
You don't have to say anything. Because I know you don't like to talk very much. I just needed you to hear. Okay? I want to be able to smile again.
It's at that moment Sylvis gets an idea.
He grabs onto his cheeks.
He grabs moth, throw like.
He bonks the moth with the book.
Tries to squash. Wait, actually, or
No, not actually. What? Hayden, what is this book?
The Communist Manifesto.
good question. First off,
Is it by any chance a happier story? Or a seemingly happier story?
I wonder if I should pull this card out.
Do it. pull it out.
It's a book called 9 Lives. It has a cute little kitty on the cover.
It's probably not about a cute little kitty, but you know what?
How
Roll
could animals be so
intelligence.
cute? Hayden, oh
Maybe
my
a-
god, it's
maybe a history
adorable.
check.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh my god, my mouse
Have
died.
you read this
Dude,
book
bro,
before?
no. Mouse, stop. Mouse, no. History. History is intelligence, and isn't there an intelligence boost today?
No, it's just strength, dex, and con.
Oh. Never mind. No!
Oh, it's just a nice little book with a cute little kitty on the cover. It can't be that bad.
God damn it. He turns the Sugarlight and kind of lifts up the book. You want to read this?
Yeah,
I can read it.
it'll be a lot of
Can
fun.
I give you the synopsis now?
Yeah, I want to know what they go through.
It's basically Old Yeller.
I don't know what that is, man.
Old Yeller. It's the book where the dog gets rabies at the end and gets shot.
Oh.
Can you could stop Old Yeller before you could stop once he starts recognizing it, you could stop
Sylvis
it
sees
right.
anything that's bad, he's slamming the book shut and putting it away.
What were those last few pages? Credits. Credits.
Oh wait, is that like
Author's
that
notes.
one scene from Friends, where it's just like
Yes, I was going with
Phoebe's
that.
mom
Where
sits
they shut. Yeah,
this is like
where they shut off
I
the
thought
TV right
I
before
thought
the
this
movie ends.
movie was gonna be about just family-friendly baseball, but no, at the end he gets Lou Gehrig's disease. Well, his name is Lou Gehrig.
She censored all the sad parts in the movies so that so that Phoebe doesn't cry.
Because she had absolutely horrendous depression and went on to literally unalivened. Or alivened. It's just alivened, not unalivened.
Yeah.
God, Phoebe Lore's really dark.
Oh yeah, Phoebe's a dark character. What are they feeding that smelly cat?
Oh. Oh no.
It really isn't her fault.
Yeah, but Sylvis reads the book the moment he suspects anything, he just closes it. When asked, he just says it's author's notes.
The epilogue.
Oh, I like the kitty. No, I met a really cool cat once.
Oh god, how would that go?
He's looking for tuna. He's looking for food in the. He was looking for food in the mountains. I helped him find some.
What'd you roll?
I
What'd
was
you-
seeing how much Sylvis likes cats.
Oh.
I mean, allergens notwithstanding.
Is he allergic to cats? Would he be? He just
Oh
has really
God,
bad lungs.
wait. I actually let me look that up. So, do you remember what specific disease I was referencing? Was it fibromyalgia?
I don't think it was fibromyalgia. It was some sort of
It was definitely not
it was
fibromyalgia.
some
I'm
sort of
actually stupid.
fibrosis.
Fib.
I don't know if it was cystic or some other pulmonary. I think it was pulmonary fibrosis.
Okay.
Damaged and scars. Yeah, it's probably pulmonary fibrosis.
Pulmonary fibrosis. Be around cats. Oh no, wait a second. Oh, this is a whole article.
What if Sylvis really liked cats but had a hard time actually being around them?
It's
Oh
like,
God,
that one girl
like,
from
I
Cannon?
didn't know you were
I'm pretty
allergic to cats, and he's petting the cat on his lap. I know, but
No, it's like that. There's this
so
one
cute.
character in this anime canon who's absolutely allergic to cats but takes every chance she can to pet them.
Oh god, it reminds me of this one comic that I saw. Of this, it's that dude who makes all those D&D comics. Like, I don't know his
Don't
name,
tell
but
me
I
you're
can
referencing
recognize his art
All
style.
Buddy. Don't tell me you're referencing Ball Buddy.
No, it's not him. It's somebody entirely different. What I mean is this one guy. He has a very simple art style. It's... God, I've got to
Yodasim?
find it. Like, I know one comic of it that I can
Did you
refer
actually? Do you know that it
Oh,
can
it's
actually
this guy.
provide
It's
many
this guy's art style.
benefits.
to. This is one of the comics this guy made. It's that guy. He made a comic where it's just like, oh, nice, it's a cat. Come here, little guy. Aren't you allergic to cats? Yeah, and...
It doesn't say anywhere that cats are particularly bad for Sylvis and people with pulmonary fibrosis. So I'm gonna say, yeah.
He's a cat liker.
Oh, the fucking attributes. The living attributes. I'm the strongest! Just strike the dex.
Yeah, his name's Allsward. I literally just learned this. It's also where the cranky tanky blizzard wizard lizard comes from.
Can we just agree that Sylvis and Sugarlight talk a little bit for the night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got my slice of angst.
This is I'll just leave it at Sylvis read Sugarlight the book, and they exchange stories, and now they're kind of on a better level, you know?
Yeah, except Sylvis doesn't have much to share outside of books he's read.
Sugarlight likes to, don't worry, Sugarlight, if you give him the floor, he will talk for a long time. Just sharing stories about himself.
Good. Perfect relationship. Talks a lot and doesn't talk a lot.
The sad, angsty loner and the guy going through shit, but overall the cheerful one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hayden, we officially speedrun the Angst arc. Now Sugarlight can be happy again.
Oh no, the angst arc isn't over. It will come back.
Oh, it will.
Wait and
It will. But I'm done
personally
with that
proud of
being my
myself.
main. I'm done with that being my main trait. You know, I want to be happy. I want to be happy light.
I'm personally proud of myself for at least somewhat getting through vocal angst, because oh my god.
You did really well, dude. You're killing it out there.
But yeah, for everybody watching, thank you for tuning into this episode of Lich. I don't think I'm going to be recording Voz this part.
Help me, I'm being
And in
helped.
fact, I might actually
Lick.
just... I don't even
The lick.
know how involved Kirsten is in the campaign anymore. I might just have it to where Vaalshtar drops off. I don't really know.
Why don't you play Vaalshtar and bring her to where we are so we could...
I mean, I could do that. I would have to ask Kirsten, though. If that's okay.
I have a question about Kirsten. I don't want her to die. I like her character. I like that we spawned the Lich Fountain.
Yeah. That was great. But... what's the question?
Oh no, I just wish she'd hang out with us more.
That's fair. Anyway, so for everybody watching, thanks for tuning into the VOD, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.